Hey YouTube. So I did a video a while back, a long time ago, about the hammock that I got, and I just did it for some of my buddies to see because they wanted to see how it worked out. I got a lot of responses, so I thought it'd be fun to do another one. For Christmas, I got a Brasslite stove. Came in this little box, Brasslite backpacking stove. And what I have here is the Turbo 2D. And I gotta say, this thing is very well made. This guy makes them by hand, and the welding points are just seamless. It's just, he did an excellent job on it. There's a 1D and a 2D design. The 2D that I have means that it's got a double wall in there, and that makes it hold the heat better, and it makes the simmering function more efficient. It has this little sleeve that rotates there. You can see that it covers and opens up the little holes on the side, and I'll show you later. It does a pretty good job. There's a little delay when you open and close it, but no big deal. The thing about alcohol stoves is they have a lower BTU output. They burn a little slower, so it's going to take a little longer to boil your water or whatever. So if you're looking for something to melt snow on, if you're like climbing or something, you're probably going to want to go with white gas. But I gotta say, anything else, I think I'm probably going to use this. I've tried soda cans. I've made a bunch of them myself, just playing around, and they worked okay. But aluminum is pretty, flimsy in those cans, and it breaks down after a while. I don't know. I rely on my stove a lot, so I'm definitely sticking with this. It's really good stove. Costs about $40. Anyway, so also I'm gonna light this, and it says not to light it indoors. So I'm not encouraging that. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't do it. But anyway, kind of wanted to just show you how it works. I didn't see any videos on YouTube for this stove, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to show you guys. I'm just using heat. You can use a ton of different stuff, grain alcohol, or just this stuff. You get at a gas station, just put it in your gas when you fill up your car in cold weather. Oh, I forgot to say that for those of you lightweight packers out there, it's 2.8 ounces or 80 grams. So made out of brass. I wasn't sure at first that was going to be the best. You've got all these different choices. You got aluminum or copper or steel or all this stuff, but this really is the best, I think, happy medium. It's got a lot of strength, and still obviously really lightweight. Anyway, back to lighting the stove. So you put a little bit in the center, and also the 2D allows you to put 2 ounces worth in there. I think the 1D is 1 ounce. I'm just going to put a little bit in to show you. Also because I don't want to burn my apartment down, and I shouldn't be doing this anyway. So if it explodes, I want it to be a little explosion, not a big one. Alright, here we go. Also, you want your simmer ports open. What you do is you light the outside. It's kind of a simmer sleeve on the outside, and that heats up the can, and then after it's heated, the alcohol in the center will start to kind of boil, and then it'll be the gases that ignite in the center. You can kind of see it taking off. Like a lot of reviews you might read, a lot of times if you use this outer ring, it might go out, and then you'll have to light it again, but at that point it'll probably be heated up enough and you can just light the center. So there it is. Heated up pretty fast, and then in weather like this, I mean indoors obviously, but if you're outdoors and it was warm like this, you might not even need to use this little priming ring on the outside. But I don't know if you can hear it, the inside's boiling alcohol, and it's good to go. Works very well. So the thing about the simmer sleeve is it's just kind of wrapped around the outside, so there's a lot of friction there. You need to have a pot full of water on top to be able to rotate that, and you don't want to use your hands, obviously, because that little tab is going to be really hot. The whole stove is, the brass is very conductive. So just want to show you the simmer, the difference. That on there, just kind of tap it closed. And like I said, there's a little delay. Usually kind of cool down a little bit or something. In the end, the simmer function is kind of like a little, I don't know, like a fondue pot flame. Really, you know, you can see now it took a little bit, but it's there. It's kind of a low flame. But you know, I've heard of people cooking cinnamon rolls on this thing, and using that simmer function. So again, it's alcohol stove, so when you do when you're like boiling water or whatever, it's gonna take a little longer than it would a gas stove or white gas. But that really matters, right? When you're out there hiking, you kind of want to relax anyway. So yeah, if I'm not gonna be melting snow because I'm climbing or something, I think this is gonna be my new stove. It's a pretty nice little deal. It's very well designed, very lightweight, 2.8 ounces, 80 grams. So there it is. Little Brasslite stove. Hope you enjoyed the video. Get out there and have some fun.